I'm David Endorf, and we're my farm here at Dakin, Nebraska, which is in the southeast part of Nebraska. My story starts out on August 20th of 2018. It has to do with this machine with a four-wheeler here. Typical day where you get on the thing and go someplace and use it to do something. Well, this particular August day, I was going to use it to spray some trees. We have a lot of trees, volunteer locust trees and mulberry trees in our pasture, our creek pasture. And so I had filled my 15-gallon sprayer on the back and loaded it up and headed out to the pasture to spray some trees. I had sprayed for a couple hours, about 2 hours, but I had in the back of my mind that noon we were going to have a customer appreciation dinner at the local co-op. They were going to bring in good barbecue and serve us a good meal, and so that was kind of on the back of my mind. So about 11:15, I started watching my watch, and I started thinking about how much I could spray, how much I could get done, how much I needed to do yet, how many minutes it'd take me to get to town. The key is I didn't have my mind on what I was doing. I kind of boxed myself into a little corner, and I backed up without really looking back. I backed up, and I dropped the rear wheel off the side of a ditch, and me and the four-wheeler and the sprayer all rolled down the bank. I landed on my left shoulder and also my hip. And as you can see, my cell phone rides along on my hip all the time. I'm extremely fortunate that cell phone worked because I was pinned underneath this machine. I could get everything out but one leg. Now we're down in the creek, we're down in the pasture here. Kind of pulling up into this area. And I noted all the brush here, and I sprayed some of it here. And then it was time to quit, time to turn around and head to town. Well, so I didn't look. I wasn't real careful where I backed up. And here's the spot. I dropped the back wheel over the edge of the bank, and we rolled over. The four-wheeler ended up, tires up, on top of me down the bottom of that ravine here. I'm here today to tell my story, and the big key to the story is always keep your cell phone with you, and second of all is keep your mind on what you're doing, because that was part of my problem. And the third lesson that I've learned is I, like many farmers, farm by myself, and I guess I've gotten better since then of letting my wife know where I am. As it turned out, I was extremely lucky, extremely fortunate. I thank the good Lord for that, and so I've learned to appreciate life a little bit more, and we go on from there.